Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to the Kitaholic Kits. And there is my inspiration for my layout. And so we got the cut file, this butterfly cut file, and what I decided to do is that I decided to cut it out in two different times. One is the cut file I'm going to use that is in blue, and then this one is the stencil. I am working with the modeling paste, just regular modeling paste, and I wanted it to look like it was a brick of butterflies just for it to dry on there. And I did do I did a clear gesso on my white layout, or this white cardstock from Close to My Heart. I did that all off camera, let that dry, and then what I did here is that I took the modeling paste and just modeled up this stencil and made it look full of it. I just wanted it to be out of all of it, and I'm flattening it out to make it look right. And I just wanted it to be very brick looking, like, so when you see me pull this off right here, it looks like it should have come from a wall. And you can't see it, but there it is. I promise you it's there. So I'm coming in with Vive's Ginny Bee Blue, and then Spritz the Chance of Rain. And I'm just spraying it on there, and I'm just adding little bits of paint, and then I come in with splatters, and I work with the little bits of splattering, and I just absolutely love how this layout turns out. It just ended up being so gorgeous. I did also, while you see me come in with the bluer color there, and I just add, so you start to see the butterfly start to come out here and there with this. And what I did with the other butterfly cut file, which you'll see me come in, I did a few pieces of vellum with it backed, and then I left the regular out so that you can see. So there you can see with the vellum, and then I'm coming in and I did pop this up on foam tape. And what I'm going to do, because the challenge for this whole month is to not have a full 12 by 12 pattern paper. So I'm cutting this up, and then I gut one of them, and technically, because I gutted it, I did not use a 12 by 12 layout, but I edged all of it to show up. So you'll see me go through the papers again, and I take this one because I really, really love how this one turned out. And so here I go. Here I'm gutting it. Because I gutted it, I did not use a full piece of 12 by 12 paper. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that easy to do? So here I go. This is how I back it. Now I get out my sticky tape, and I really like this because it really sticks down and it makes it flat. And I'm just going through this and making it work and getting it down. I had to do this a couple of times because it just didn't want to stick right, and I don't know why. And then here I come in and I take off that one piece and I get it down, and I just want it to be completely correct. And it's just, sometimes it's frustrating, especially because I have tons of gesso and everything. So there, I backed it. So now I'm taking off the dimensionals on this, and I get this placed down, and I start at the top and I work my way down because I really want to make sure that this gets put in the right spots. So I just slowly work on pulling off all of the little dimensional papers. And while you're watching me do this part, the photographs are of Triberg. This is the last set that I have to do, that I would like to scrap, I should say, of us going to Triberg in August, sometime in August, while we were stationed over there. I absolutely loved how these turns out, and this green color works well when they add the Prima to it. And I do back it just a little bit. I use up the pattern papers that I've already dived into just so that it looks good. And I couldn't find my distress tool, and then I put it in a spot that I never put it in. I don't even know why it ended up being in there, but who knows? You never know with me. So I'm just placing down all these little bits and just making them look all nice and, decent. And I I just love how this turns out. So while you're watching me do this part of it, make sure that you go check out the website and the group and inspiration. We all do tons of different stuff on there. I hope that you like the kits and what our layouts look like and all of that kind of stuff. I hope that you enjoy this and that you definitely like and subscribe to the channel. I also have my own personal channel too, that if you want even more inspiration outside of the Kitaholic Kits, you could certainly come and join mine as well. I would love to have you. And now I'm just putting these down and getting them ready to go. I glue these down. I decide, you will see me what I do. I take out some of the dimensionals and I get them tucked in there. So I have like this stencil and slash butterfly cut file kind of going on top of it and below it. You'll see kind of how I tuck it in there. And then I glue the pieces down and it's stuck. It don't move. It won't move. Let me see here. And then I'm placing that down. And then now pretty much I go in with my embellishments. Like I said, I have this tons of green. I think it's from Prima is where it's coming from. And I don't buy Prima all that often. So this is a little bit of a challenge for me, which is completely fine. I don't mind that I have a challenge. And I start to place down little bits of things here and there. Alright, so I placed that bird up on top. I kind of wanted it to look like the butterflies are flying off while the bird is looking at the water. And then I come in and then I decide to work a little bit off to the side. So I love to cut a little piece of my stuff out of it and work on putting an embellishment set there. And with the sketch inspiration that I have, and by the way, the sketch inspiration or layout inspiration that I'm using is from Debbie Gray, and I will link her this pinned inspiration down on the bottom in the description along with everything else. And now I'm just coming in and placing all these little bits and bobs. Obviously you all know that the still shots are coming up. My title is going to be called Good Times because it was really good times when when our family gets together and we do little family trips and stuff. We do have a good time. And you can't go wrong at a waterfall. I mean, it's just too hard to go wrong. It's so peaceful and enjoyment. And I'm just placing little things down there. Now I'm just placing some flowers and some other little stuff. You'll see me start to work on a couple more clusters and some sprays, and then I'm pretty much done. I do add some butterflies, some more butterflies on the top. You'll start to see me do those as well. And let me see what else I do. It's pretty much just, there comes the butterflies. I knew that they were coming. So there are the butterflies that I was talking about. And I'm just placing them all down, and I'm just looking through all of the embellishments for right now. And I finish out with some butterflies and obviously some more splatters. I do a lot of splattering. That gets done at the end as well. And here I come in with my flowers. I make sure that all the flowers are going on right there. And I absolutely, positively love how this turns out. It was just simply gorgeous, and I'm glad that I did it. And let's see here. I'm adding the flowers at the end there. And then that's pretty much it. So you'll see me come in with some splatters. I hope that you enjoyed this layout as much as I do. Make sure that you like and subscribe to everybody. The still shots are coming up. You will see me put down my title right there, which is called Good Times. And then you'll see some splattering. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!